Welcome to the 6th Annual Prism Awards for Photonics Innovation. One of the common threads that weave all of us together in this room is a respect for, and in most cases, a serious quest for innovation. SPIE and Photonics Media are delighted to recognize some of the most innovative new products and the companies that build them tonight. The category for detectors, sensors, imaging, and cameras. And of course, many optical systems like these need precise positioning systems, and this is the domain of our next category presenter. He is the president of PI Physique Instrumente USA, the leading piezo ceramic micro and nano positioning equipment supplier. Before that, he was a director with Newport Corporation, and in his spare time has become an internationally recognized astronomical photographer known for his deep space images. I consider him a model executive. Works hard, succeeds, has fun, and contributes time to SPIE and other not-for-profits. He serves on the SPIE Corporate and Exhibitor Committee, is an SPIE Fellow, and has chaired the Finance Advisory Committee for several years, providing wise counsel to the Executive Committee and our board and staff. Please welcome to the podium the SPIE Secretary-Treasurer and one of the key officers of SPIE, Brian Lula.
Thank you very much, Peter. I have to make this quick because I have to go to the bathroom. A man walked onto a construction site 900 years ago, and he saw many workers toiling away. A curious chap, he walked over to one of the groups, and he asked them, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're chipping blocks. We have to make them square so that they can make a straight wall." He walked over to another group, and he said, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're mixing sand and cement. We have to make the mortar for the masons so they can build a firm foundation." Then he walked over to another group, and he asked them, "What are you doing?" And they said, "We're cutting colored glass. We want to make some beautiful windows." Very interesting. He walked over to another group, and he saw them digging trenches. So he asked one of the young men, he said, "What are you doing?" The young man jumped out of the trench, put his hand on his shovel, looked down in the trench, looked up to the sky, and he said, "We're building a cathedral." The moral of the story is perspective. And perspective is what motivated Dr. Edwin Hubble to strap a large glass photographic plate on the back of the 100-inch Hooker telescope on Mount Wilson. And from that, our perspective of the universe changed forever. And perspective is also what motivated Dr. Harold Edgerton to devote his life's work to making the invisible visible through very high-speed imaging techniques and very fast light sources. Perspective is also what made me accept the call to a wonderful company called Physique Instrumente when I was asked the question 20 years ago, "Do you want to move the nano world?" I said yes. So tonight, we honored the 3 finalists in the category of detectors, sensing, and imaging, and the unique perspectives that each one of these products and companies bring to the category.
Even in photonics, there are dark areas. In this case, the illumination was provided by a conversation between someone who knew what needed to be built with someone who knew how to build it.
Promising unprecedented improvements in industrial inspection, medical diagnosis, and homeland security detection.
I am an engineer, and the winner is Tornado Spectral Systems.
Just on behalf of the entire Tornado team, I just want to say thanks. As a small company, a young company, it really means a lot to see this recognition for the innovations that we're hoping to bring to the market and working very hard to do so, especially with some great partners, some of whom are in this room tonight. Do you want to say?
It's nice to work with a humble group of young Canadians here. They're an interesting, iconoclastic group. They're always questioning what can be done, and interestingly enough, this product does have a chance to be more than innovative but disruptive. So I'm very thankful to be, at this point in my career, to be working with a very, very young and talented group of guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
We want to see photonics at work in the world, improving lives, improving manufacturing. We're in a globe of limited resources. We have energy issues. We have health issues. Photonics can contribute greatly to improving the world. SPIE tries really to connect the researchers with the problems. You tonight are innovators who have brought the research forward into products that will end up in the hands of people in factories, improving manufacturing, that will end up in the hands of healthcare specialists, improving health, that will end up in research labs, understanding and beating back disease. We thank you for that.